Hey, howdy, hey, folks. Sorry, smidgen late getting in. Apparently, my life likes to go, hey, you have time for things, and you go, and you do it, and you realize you did not have time for such things. My life. Alrighty! We are once again back for King of the Castle! And because we are here in King of the Castle, as always, I never expect to win these games. I never do. I love watching how everyone can dethrone me without rebelling. So that is my challenge to the people. Dethrone me without rebelling. I don't care how, just dethrone me. Righty, we're gonna hop down here. I already have this mostly set up. I will take the first three groups I see in chat. Those three groups. No! No rebel! That's not nearly as fun. Not in my opinion. Grandees. Alrighty. We have a grandee vote. Again, this shall be the first three groups I see. Ba-da-da, da, da-da-da, da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. I found out why my basement was cold. So it turns out we turned on the air conditioner, the cold air, and I had all the vents open. It is freezing in my basement. It's a tiny little freezer. I was not happy. It's very cold. Oh, pats? Okay. We'll go for some pats. Alright, we just need one more group. Again, is that I'll take like the first three groups that I hear. Anger? Apparently my cats are fighting. Barons. Okay, the Grandies, the Pats, and the Barons. Alrighty. Join when ready. We just need three people. And then we can begin. My goodness. Can I grab you? Nope. Hello! We have Dennis Coral and Starseeker Williams. Hello! Welcome for joining. Welcome for joining. Welcome and thank you for joining. That is the words I'm looking for. We have Starseeker in the Grandes and Dennis Coral in the Pats. It just means we need one person to join our lovely Barons, and then we shall move forward in this lovely game. Oh, I am cold. I heard my cats fighting, and I want to grab one. But I don't think I should. I'll wait till one of them is too close, and then I'll grab them. That is my plan. But then I have to wait for one to come too close. And then I can grab the kitty cat. Meow. Alrighty. Wow. My brain just totally blanked on what was going on there. Let's go. Surprised it took this long to happen on stream originally. Let's go. Only took a month. Actually, more like 2 months. Whoa! A sorcerer has joined the Barons! Welcome! Ah! Thanks for the follow! Just realized that's a bit... a thing. There. Gonna make that slightly smaller. There we go. Alrighty, we shall do our lovely council introductions. Now that I'm queen, it's my first duty to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom, the wealthy coasts, the scorching south, and of course the bleak march. The patricians of the coast! Noble patrician Danis Coral. Pleasure to meet your serene highness. I hope our kingdom prospers and grows wealthy under your reign. Of the Grandees, we have Grandee Starseeker Williams. May the night god bless your reign, your holiness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. And the Barons. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we will whip this kingdom into shape. Love it. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as nobles argue with each other, demanding your favor. You sigh as to back in the throne. This is what council's like. No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all cost. Alrighty. Coronation. Alrighty. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. When nobles get restless, they take daggers looking for the nearest back. Well, what must I do? It is tradition the council decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, nobles. I don't mind any of these, so we're gonna put it to vote for the lovely nobles. How shall I be coronated? We can either host a lavish party, force the Congress to swear a blood oath, or throw the queen into the river, or the troops shall bear the queen through the streets atop the shields. So we have a vote for blood oath and a vote. Yes. We are having the commoners do a blood oath. Hither, thither, whither, we shall embark hence, let the queen choose wisely, lest she be subject to the circumstance and recompense. I like it. Alrighty. We are forcing the commoners to do a blood oath. The common citizens of the capital are lined up on a winding queue that loops along dozens of streets one by one.
You're lucky I love you.
Yeah. Hi. One by one, they are brought before your throne, bowing and scraping. After a bit of prodding from your watchman, each citizen slices their palms, smearing their blood on your boots, swearing their eternal loyalty. No amount of scraping will save your shoes after this. The last monarch to hold a blood oath this ceremony was King Timon the Mad, who once declared war on the color blue. The peasants muttered darkly that another tyrant now sits on the throne. Yeah, my boots have been soiled with blood. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I don't actually know. I have really good faith. Faith is like the best out of all of the different groups amongst the three groups. But trade and farming aren't terrible. Trade is especially not terrible. Also, authority's not bad, too. Never done this before? Oh, boy. Alright, well, I think... I don't really want to do a saint. I don't feel very saintly today. So, we're gonna go with the greatest queen who has ever lived. I'm gonna stick to authority. I see. You're the type who likes to build lots of statues of yourself, aren't you? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss your ambitions. Progress. Good luck, Your Majesty. I bet. Grandees. Jacquin of the Starseeker William lineage, notorious southern orator, stands bathed in sunlight, droning on in a daze. The false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We mustn't allow it to go unanswered. No, take my authority! Grandees, which I believe is just Starseeker. Yep, it is just Starseeker. Do you want a doppelganger for lowest defiance? Favor, raise your own farmer. Or excommunication, lower stability. That is a good choice. Word of advice to the new folks, don't do defiance options, especially lowering your defiance. I suck at keeping defiance pretty low. Alright. Raise your own farming. Grandi claimant Jacquin has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next king. He has promised a miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the Grandies must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. You're already there, just keep it up. Patricianas! Cato of the Danis Coral family, infamous coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quilt on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. I can't read today. I actually can never read, it's fine. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Magix. Something must be done. Alright, patricianers. Do you want to do subterfuge, lower stability, intimidation, raise stability, or conspiracy, lower treasury? It is up to you. Which of those you would like? Conspiracy, lowering my treasury. Intriguing. The patricians plan to sink the queen under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500. Or less in 3 seasons. Gonna make me go broke. That's no fun. Barons. Vermis of the A-Sorcerer bloodline, sinister marcher Esquian stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When the Barons of the Mott back down... Wait, no. When have the Barons of the Mott backed down from a fight? Never. I know what to do. If it takes... whatever it takes to put me on the throne, your rightful monarch. Wait. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. I am jumping words. Again. Barons. Do you want to modernize, lower everyone else's authority? Propaganda, lower stability. Or gunpowder, lower authority? Which will you do? What will be the Baron's plan? No, don't do C. Don't do C. The Barons have not voted. We shall leave open for just a little bit longer to see if... Oh, there we go. We're going to lower others' military. Okay. Okay, see how this is going to go. The Barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that is totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in much need of reform. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower the other regions' military to a combined total of 10 or less in 4 seasons. That is definitely low enough. Alright. Laws of the land, yes! Alright. I don't like those ones. After voting, the nobles can change. Don't like these ones. Probably accidentally did hit my mic. Apologies. We're going to continue on here. Oh, the heckin' songstress. I hate her. What's the songstress doing? Your Ghost Majesty, a bird who calls herself the Songstress, has been making waves in the coast. Her performance attracting huge crowds, so huge there have been brawls and stampedes as people pushing to get closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet. It's only a matter of time with every concert. The riot grows worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? Okay. Welp. What will the council like her to do? Ban her from performing. Ensure she shows adequate security. Invite her to the palace for a private show. Or this is not a matter for the council's attention. It is for the nobles to decide. Okay, so we have a vote to invite her to the palace for a private show. And a vote for this is not a council matter. I'm feeling great. I decided to sit around and watch NCIS because why not? I also drink lots of water. Oh, good glory, we have a three-way split. Oh, this... I feel like I've seen how this one goes. And am I punching Mike? I swear I'm not. You know what? That is an interesting way to spell queen. But okay. That does seem like little, because this one lowers stability, and I really don't want to lower stability. This one lowers military, and I don't actually want to do that. It's the best spelling I've seen. Inviting her to the palace seems the less detrimental to everything. 10 out of 10. I know stability doesn't matter, but I hate it when my stability gets super low. Yup. Depths below, instead of stopping this madness, we reward it. Your chancellor extends an invitation to the songstress to perform in your palace is graciously accepted. You can't wait to see what all the fuss is about. Hordling attack. Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hordlings have occupied my vineyard and driven away all my staff. Why can't your fellow grandees help you out? My plight is no interest to them. I will assemble the council. Knights, bless you, your Highness. Okay. I leave it to the council. Are we going to burn the vineyards with the hordlings inside? Strong-arm the other grandees into sending military help? Or hire adventurers from the guild to investigate? Yes. And to reiterate what a sorcerer has said for anyone watching this here on Twitch right now, you can join the game as we are playing. It is always... can always join the game. There is no time when you can never. Alright, we have 2 votes for C, and I think that'll be plenty. I don't think anyone else can go. So, oh, 3 votes. 3 votes for C? Apparently 3 votes for C. C wins. We spend my money to send adventurers. You dip into the treasury to hire stern-faced adventurers from the guild. Never fear, your majesty. We can drive them out without collateral damage. Please do. Hordlings are a pain. Honor guard. First step on the road to losing your treasury. Yeah. Good news, your majesty. I've received a vision. I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles crumbling to dust before they could reach you. You do not need to recruit an honor guard. The Ninth Guard will shield you from all harm. I've never seen the Ninth Guard protect someone from sword, though. From a sword to the chest, you need tangible guards, your majesty. Okay. Oh. I've never actually seen what happens if you choose to not have an honor guard and just let the ninth god protect you. But I do like battle nuns. Battle nuns. If an attack happens, you will die. You know, I highly suspect that. I highly suspect that if an attack does happen, I will die at the hands without a bleh, honor guard. Do it. But why? But why do it? Trust in the... You want to watch it happen? You want to watch what happens if I fail? I fail all the time. I don't expect to win. I never do. Mind anyone. Yes, okay. I have made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. Faith goes down if I choose an honor guard. But I'm not really going for faith. Go for the mercy. No! That's a lot of money, and I'd rather spend it on something else. It's okay. We'll spend my money somewhere else. I definitely will be spending my money. That is a definite thing happening. No way I can't just not spend my money. It's fine. Alright. Righty. I want the veterans of the marsh. That's what I want. Faith is went down. Foolish, do you not trust the protection of the ninth? This kingdom grows more faceless by the day. You're right, it does. My treasury is empty because of you lot, lol. It also wait, what lowers authority? Pardon? Oh, the mercenaries? Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with mercenaries. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room, perfect formation, before lining up behind your throne, hands on the swords of their hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Let's go! End season. We start an auction! Okay. I will say this. Whoever votes for B to lower my authority is going to get themselves cruelly taxed. But I don't care about the others. Anything else can go. A start auction. For funding C to raise farming. I like. Fund F, the stadium. So we're gonna lower the military and raise the farming. Both things help. Both things help indeed. They help the grandees and the barons. Fund F. Fund F is definitely making it. Gotta say that F is definitely gonna make it. Just gotta wait up the timer. Let's go! So we have the stadium, which will lower military in the Grandees, and the patricians, and the aqueduct to raise farming in the Grandees. Here we go. Oh, cellar full of spoons. Your Highness, the return from the Grandi Starseeker Williams vineyard. There's something you need to know. The Hordlings, they're not there of their own accord. They are dictated by a hobo. Mischievous spirit... No, not a hobo. A hob. Why did I read hobo? Nah. The Hordlings are not there of their own accord. They are dictated by a hob, a mischievous spirit enhanced by some great pink on Grandi Starseeker Williams. Together they will be difficult to dislodge. They've collected spoons from all over the south and are now hoarding them in the wine cellar. To what end, I know not. Someone please tell me what a bloody hob is. A mischievous shapeshifter, Your Highness. Mostly harmless, but delightful in playing pranks, like hoarding spoons. Please, Your Majesty, and you must purge these creatures from my property so that I can return to my life. Show it no mercy. I would exercise caution. Hobs are notoriously hard to get rid of. And you wouldn't want it to target you, Your Majesty. Perhaps Grandi Starseeker can make peace with it by making an offering of milk. It is said that such things can mollify a hob. Hello, Sir Crown! You have joined the Grandis. An army of salad fingers. Let's go. Nay, Your Majesty, I will not do it! I am not about to appease that little monster. Starseeker is very unwilling here. Why not? Grandi Starseeker tugs at their collar briefly. The truth is, I have wronged the creature greatly. Many moons ago, I cleared out the hops forest to plant my vineyard. And offering milk would do no good. These creatures hell-bent on revenge. Starseeker. You did what? I'm disappointed. I'm not about to try to kill a hob if that's what you're after. It's harmless as long as you don't bother it, but otherwise... Oh boy. Welp. I will put it to a vote for the council. Oh boy. We have a vote for B. Okay. A vote for A, of course. A vote. We're either going to hire another professional to kill the hob, or we're currently instructing Grandi Starseeker to leave milk out despite their protests. Okay. Vote. B. Meh. Oh, right. 2 people have jumped into B. So it looks like we are going with B. The Lord of the Manor is loud today. Yeah. We're going to instruct Starseeker Williams. Don't jump into bees. Yeah, don't jump into bees, folks. That sounds painful. Grandi Starseeker William continues to grumble and argue, but does as they're told. After the milk option was accepted by the Hobbs, both they and the Grandis sat down to talk through their disagreements and came to an accord. The two of them now work together to create wine, which is fast to become one of the more popular vintage across the whole South. Truly a remarkable turn of events. I love this. Starseeker William is now wealthy. Any pats out there removing the treasury? So far, you are alone, as far as what I can tell. Yes, Starseekers have now made friends with the Hob to make better wine. A private show. There's still chance for more pats to join to help you make me lose my money. Your August Majesty, the songstress has arrived. She's just tuning her lyre. She'll be performing for us all. A few minutes later, the songstress sweeps into the council hall. She carries herself with incredible confidence and immediately plucks out a tune. Her music is the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. Your cheeks are damp with tears. The marshal begins sobbing. Even the spymaster hides her face in her hands. Once I was a nobody, but now you'll kneel before me. Or stay standing. What? Your knees buckle as you find yourself kneeling before her. The rest of the council follows suit without hesitation. I want to break free of this enchantment. As soon as you try, the thought vanishes immediately from your mind. No! Well, there goes my money. You show her down your treasury and help her shovel her gleaming piles of gold into some special sack that she's brought for the occasion. How clever of her. Now forget this day completely to wrap us all up neatly. Yes, win for the Pats. You go to bed with a raging headache when you wake up the following morning. The past 24 hours are a blur. It's a shame the songstress never arrives. I was looking forward to her performance. I have a nagging feeling I have forgotten something important. Just probably trapped wind, your serene highness. It's a common symptom of stress after a recent burglary. We're all a little on edge. Yeah, good thing we didn't hire the mercenary. Alright, gotta find a spouse. The twisted passage of your castles. You can avoid all your advisors, the nobles, even the spy masters, but I cannot avoid my mother. Why haven't you found a spouse? It has been almost a year. I've been busy. You better find time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? I do not mind. Excellent. I'll send a message out to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let us see what they have to offer. Okay. We're going to see what options are there for me. Alright. As stated, I am not going to cruelly tax anybody because of what's it called? Because y'all didn't pick the thing, so we're just gonna go for it. But I'm not gonna bribe anybody. Actually. Nope, I can't bribe you. I'd put me in the red. I cannot afford a bribe. We're just gonna do a common tax the peasants. You are stable. You could be safe to tax the barons, right? Right now, I'm just going to, just do a tax there. Hey, howdy, hey, we have ourselves a new noble, a baron. I'm sorry, Pats, you're still alone. Alrighty, we are moving on. Taxation doesn't affect the trade stat. Nope. You know, the fact that you always come in with a rebel makes me sad. Bankruptcy looms. The treasury's almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, you have precious few options.
You're lucky I love you.
Yeah. You could get a bank loan or sale of crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold. Or so I've heard. I would rather crack open tombs because I want my authority. So, we're gonna crack open some tombs. We are not printing money. What am I... I'm not talking about Sir Crown. I'm talking about Sam Morningstar. He always enters with a rebel. Cheeky child. Okay, we're gonna crack open some tombs. That does unfortunately raise my money up high, but it gives me money to spend on stuff. You order the royal mausoleum dug and looted. The result is quite the bounty. Gold masks, heaps of gold, and precious jewels. Not everyone is oh, no! Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Everyone is upset with me. Shall I cut his head off? No! Eligible option. Oh, yes, I know. I have to make a marriage of alliance. Let's see who these people are. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. From the coast, we have Marchinus, a wealthy heir noble to patrician Dan Coral's estate. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous. Apparently, he's got a silver tongue, too. His interests are typical of any coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. There's a scandal recently where he was publicly criticized by the church. Nothing came of it. Okay, it's not terrible to be criticized by the church. I'm not going for sainthood here. Could be worse. From the south, Bellona, the eldest daughter of Sir Crown's lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of confidence, right? Like of many in the South, she claims to put her faith in the Ninth God above all other worldly concerns, and she's got great plans. By all accounts, she wants to change the world. Not bad. And finally, we have the Martyrs offering Becca, Sciron of the prestigious Morning Star's bloodline, a typical baroness. Really loud, brash, self-observant, but mostly well-meaning. Like most barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Give her half the chance and she'll expand to the length on how she can improve the lot of the peasants. I will gain a lifelong alliance. Honestly, I'm half tempted to pick the coast. Out of everyone there, the coast seem the best. Show me the coast candidate again. Except for tongue, money. Okay, he was just publicly criticized by the church. That's not terrible. I have made my decision. We are going with the coast. There we go. The coast shall become my new my husband, wife, spouse. They'll become my new spouse. Bleh. A rogue golem. Let's go. A rogue golem has crossed into our territory over Ashmead's border, Your Highness. It could be an exciting opportunity. Why did it cross over here? It was instructed to dig a trench, but evidently not told when to stop. It had dug 16-mile furrow through the landscape over the border, and by the time we stopped it... Please, my liege, it's the chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Ooh. Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmead, or the patricians, or the grandees. Did I say something different? Golems are offense to the Ninth God, and they are dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. It is too many miles. Okay. Honestly, I want to leave this for the nobles to decide. Put it to a vote. We either destroy it, take it apart to figure out its secrets, add it to the Marcher army, or use it as a source of labor. Source of labor only has a 50% chance of succeeding. The army and to take it apart are both 60%, and destroying it is just destroying it. Ooh, we are tied with barons and grandees split. Holy crap. And I'm not talking about one of those is grandees, one of those is one of barons. Their barons and grandees are both split. That's funny. Alright. Voting tied at 2. Okay, we can either use it as a source of flavor or add it to the army. I have a feeling adding it to the army is a bad idea, but I kind of want to do it, and I hit my mic. I apologize. I feel like this is going to come bite us in the butt, but I want to see. Do it and be cool? Okay, we're going to do it and be cool. And it was. We know from first-hand experience how well these golems fight. It'd be a wonderful addition to our troops. Oh, it failed. At first, that goes well for a while, but the golem obeys orders like a good little soldier, but then... Terrible news, my liege. The Baron's new toy went to talk mad, ran into the barracks and killed hundreds of sleeping soldiers before it could be put down. I suspect it was an Ashmead trick sending us a golem with instructions to sabotage us, and we fell for it, damn it. I did attempt to help. Kinda. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasure's not empty, the queen is not tempted by our loan offers. Maybe we could arrange some sort of heist? Don't get ahead of yourself, Lord Patrician. This coup will be constructed entirely within the boundaries of the law. We have our principles, after all. Since when do you have principles about the law? Alright, you still have to lower the treasury. Am I getting a law? Yes! I like Iron Choice. We're gonna get that one. Iron Choice is good. We're gonna go to my royal wedding. We're going to increase my stats. It is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and patricians alike travel from all over. Yes, yes. Drown me in good light. Soon enough, you're standing at St. Berthol's Cathedral with Martinus at your side. Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Martinus, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech which he flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone, it is past midnight. You've never felt more tired. You danced so beautifully. It was wonderful as day, wasn't it? It was such a wonderful day. That's the full words. I agree with him. Or only one I do is required, yes. You endure a long conversation in which Marcus seems determined to flatter you relentless and agree with everything you say. By night's end, you still don't know how he truly feels. His personality is concealed with hundreds of layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. We are strangers to each other. An ultimate death. Murder! My parent, Sam Morningstar, has been murdered, and I know who did it. Can we get to Sam Morningstar the 5th? Can that be something we work for? It was grande sir crowned by my honor. Don't let them deny it. I won't deny it. I killed the Vernon Baron Sam Morningstar. Oh my gosh. What? You didn't deny it? Oh gosh. But it was no murder. Sam Morningstar agreed to an honorable duel, which I won. Gadzooks, it was no duel, it was a blood-cold killing. What reason would my parent possibly have to duel you in the first place? The reason for any duel between challenger and challengee is a private matter not fit for this council. Pardon? Pardon? You do not apologize. Oh no. I'll get there faster, oh gosh. Okay. Hmm. I am going to let the council decide. Any of these seem very interesting, and any could go well or go bad. Who does know? We have a vote for D. The duel's a duel. The accused go free. A vote for A. Hold a trial. Oh, we have 2 votes for A, 2 votes for B. The patricians have sided with the barons on this one. We are holding a trial. Bah, a trial? A duel is a duel. Their parents knew that. Cheers, my liege. Now we can met out some actual justice. A thief. My liege, this is outrageous. I demand justice, lest we grandee Sir Crown shook my hand in supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Egad, nonsense, rummaging through your drawers, and I'm sure you'll find the thing. My liege, a feud between our families has stood for centuries, so Crown's ancestors called Inquisition on my ancestor being a demon worshipper. That's because his ancestors are growing horns from his forehead. Yeah. Enough. I know Sir Crown stole my priceless ring. It brings them much great luck and bounty. My dear niece is to wear it when she marries. I would like to send the Chancellor to investigate. That's what I would like. But the rest is up to everybody else. What you would like. We can send the Chancellor to investigate. We can arrest Sir Grandee Sir Crown, or leave the squabbling nobles to deal with the situation themselves. 2 votes for A and a vote for C. Understandable. We're split. We are very well split. We are no longer split. Should A go... The Grandees will rebel. Oh no. No. I don't want to rebel yet. No! This is disastrous. The loss of my lucky ring will bring ruin upon my family. By the 9th, it's nothing but an unbased superstition. Even so, Baron Ace Sorcerer's sheep come down with a dreadful disease right afterwards. Tensions rise between the 2 families, with fights breaking out between their households whenever they visit the capital. Yep. Legends. Oh, I hit my mic. Apologies. With the prophesied 9th Herald finally manifest on a Celeste 8th, taking the form of a humble noble known as Jacquin, who hails from a farming town in the Southern Hills, or so the Grandees claim. Ha! Peasants all over the south are flocking to you, Jacquin. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Praise be, it's just beginning. With him at our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the queen. Against the false queen. Kitty cat! The Grandees will not stop by someone who doesn't trust the Ninth God. It's not that I don't trust the Ninth God. I'm just not putting all my faith in the Ninth God. The people still need to push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. For the next stage of their scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. In a distant fortress amidst the dark and forbidding fortress, a small squat castle stands watch over the March's border. At the end of the At the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Ha! The kingdom's military is in shambles. Those pathetic weaklings couldn't fight their way through a field of rabbits. I drafted a reform proposal as planned. The council will be more than happy to follow our lead. Good. We must ensure they don't get skittish. The kingdom must be stable for our proposal to work. Grand. A calm before the steam. In the next stage... The barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 2 seasons. The barons and the grandees are literally on opposite ends of this. If it's 4 or below, the grandees win. If it's 5 or above, the barons win. And I need to spend some money for the patricians. The murder trial. The 8th god worshippers will not bring stability into the land. Grande Sir Crown, you have been accused of the murder of Baron Sam Morningstar. How do you plead? Not guilty, obviously. I told you it was an honest duel. Though death was an unfortunate accident, nothing more. You plead the 5th? Okay. You plead not guilty here. And yet there's no proof. No one can corroborate your account of this supposed honorable duel. No one even knows why you're at our estate in the first place. Your Highness, my parent is dead. Do not let Sir Crown get away with murder. The argument passes on for several hours, neither side having evidence or witnesses to speak of. The verdict must be put to a vote. Well... Well, counsel, is Grande Sir Crown guilty or innocent? We have a vote, 2 votes for A, 2 votes for... Oh, we're split, 50-50. The patrician is our tiebreaker. What say you? Is Grande Sir Crown guilty or innocent? Meow. Honestly, I am also trying to spend my own money. Gosh dang it. All right. We shall continue. Oh, you voted A? I hit right before you did that. I will honor the patricians. He got it right as I was going. But I will honor the patricians and vote A. Okay, see you later. A was voted. I will honor his last wish. Well, their last wish. Let's go. My liege, I beg you to respect the customs of the South and permit a retrial by combat. If my innocence cannot be proven in court, then it must be proven in the dueling arena. Oh. Oh gosh. What? I'll show you my skills. Okay, I very much want to see your skills here. Death to me! Death to me. Very much so. I missed, baby. Oh, gosh. Okay. Gotta use that thinking. Death to the false gods. Alright. You know what? I want to allow this combat because I'm intrigued to see how it's gonna go. Trial by combat. Thank you, Your Highness. Raise the Baron Defiance. What is this madness? They've just been pronounced guilty by the council. You cannot force a retrial after the verdict. The queen has spoken. Fool, the ninth god will prove Sir Crown's innocence once and for all, or they will die by the sword. No, don't rebel. You guys are so close to getting your scream. Invasion? Your Holiness, we're being overrun. Not by sword or spear, mind you, but rabbits, particularly a villain breed of cursed dire rabbits to be precise. They terrorize our farmlands, ripping up our crops, and they breed like, well, rabbits. The council must do something. Okay. I am going to put Monarch's Iron Choice on A, because I have a feeling it's going to go. I, however, want A or B, not B, D. Either introduce a new species to prey on the rabbits, or put a large bounty on rabbit skins. But I feel like A is going to go through. Actually, the patricians aren't here. He had to dip out. But I want to actually do want to introduce a new prey. That's what I would like. But I leave it up to the courts to decide. Make them grant in an absence. I want either A or D to win. One of those two. Time. I feel like if I do put a bounty on rabbit skins, though, people will catch the rabbits and breed them so they can get money out of it. That actually happened in Australia. There was a rattlesnake problem, and people legit bred rattlesnakes to get more money out of it. And then, by the time people realized they were doing that, people just released the rattlesnakes, and they had more rattlesnakes than when they originally had a problem. That's why I was hesitant for D, even though D would be fun.
No.
Voting has been closed. Introduce new species to prey on the rabbits. Before you search far and wide for a suitable predator for the rabbits, before settling on a species of Velmerier red eagle, which you import in vast numbers. What could go wrong? Unfortunately, this game does little to help the eager fail to control the already abundant rabbit. Will continue to propagate. Although eventually do settle into an ecological niche to stabilize without spreading to other regions, the new balance comes with a heavy cost to the south. Oof. A helping hand. Yep. Magix, I have something I wanted to ask of you. What can I do for you, my dear husband? As you surely know, I run a very successful jewelry guild back home in the coast. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. Brr sound? Oh, that's the litter box. No, it's the litter box going off right now. It's one of those automatic litter boxes, so it requires less actual doing stuff. I was hoping to ask you to push some changes to the council, eliminate some of the import duties of the Ashi jurors, perhaps. You want me to give the coast parental treatment? Honestly, I'm unsure on my mic sensitivity half the time. I'm free like all the time if I'm not streaming, so whenever. I think it's only fair that other regions cannot compete with us in the jewelry trade anyway. I'll assemble the council. Oh, marvelous! I will see you there. Alright, guys. How shall we deal with this? Shall we reduce taxes on the gems, ban all the gems, or do nothing? All these things help me. They all help. Oh, three-way split. Really? Really? Oh, vote for B. That's 4. 4 votes. Let's go. I see. I've underestimated my enemies on the council. That's unfortunate. Banning the jewels affects the patrician's economy. Cheaper, low-quality stones are imported from Ashmead, but it's an unjust process. A number of nobles seen cuddling their old jewelry with increased paranoia as their value increases sharply. Oh, who's this? Who's this cat who's come to play? Which cat is it? I don't know. It's Snickers! Come hither! There we go. It's a cute little Snickers. Alrighty. All of these are good. I like all of them. None of them will greatly affect me. Too bad. I would like B. But that's just on the liking that I like. But we will leave it to the auction of the people. What do you want to have happen? Funding C to lower stability. Funding A to raise stability. So far, those are the only two on the board. The only way to actually affect stability would be to vote for something else. C is definitely staying. I think stability is going to be staying put. Just gotta wait out this timer. While we wait out this timer, I have a little friend here. Oh, I accidentally hit my mic again. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna this little friend I have here, her name is Snickers. There we go. Yes. I have bots that do things now. Fund the armory. Oh no. Stability has been raised and lowered. Let's go. About my heir. Yep. Your marriage to the Marquis is not what you hoped. He seldom sleeps in your bed, and over breakfast he exchanged only a few frosty words before he departs to board meetings. The lesson on your mind is peculiar, but the kingdom needs to prevail. Congratulations on order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It felt more like a life sentence. Oh no. I told it what to do. Wait, what? Huh? ¿Por qué? What did we tell Nightbot what to do? Oh boy. Yes. Yes, slightly. Oh, don't be dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's amiss. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalties are sure to have your own will do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My cousin. Of course, a sensible idea. I will make the arrangements at once. Trial by combat. It is the day of Grande Surcrown's trial, and half the city has turned to watch the spectacle. Grande Surcrown will be fighting the champion of the crown, your majesty. Whoever draws first blood wins. Who will represent you in the pit? Oh! You volunteer? Okay. Fight me yourself? But I'm not a conqueror. I just have good authority. Fear my blade. I won't lie, I kinda do. I kinda do fear your blade. It's fine. Let's see. I'm a man of honor. After all, it was a tool. A veteran. I honestly either want to go a veteran. Oh, one of my honor guard. This guy would be for my honor guard. I either want that or my marshal. One of those two would be fun. Because it's either a marshal, a fighter from the march, myself, or one of my veterans. If you end with the marshal, I will die. Shizuma. Okay, understandable. Too bad none of these tell me if they will, like, raise or lower something. Because I have no idea. Alright. Let's see. I kind of want to fight myself. I figured it would depend if whether or not you win or lose. You know what? I'm gonna fight you myself. Are you sure? We don't want to put you in harm's way unnecessarily. I'm sure there's no need to coddle me. Very well, Your Majesty. Let's get you kitted out there, shall we? You're given a small duty as pay, padded Gamberson to protect you. When Grandy Sircrown sees you facing off in the pit, they look surprised. I did not think I'd be facing you, Your Majesty. It is an honor. Likewise, you lower the vision on your fencing mask and ready your weapon. We're going in for a surprise attack! You lunge— No! Dodges nimbly out of the way, putting you off balance. Ho, Your Majesty, I see you're a quick one. Step back to avoid their counterattack. Anticipating the next jab, you jump backwards. It's clear now. Oh no, you're a better duelist than me. Now, alright, what is my next move? I can kick sand in the eyes, wait for an attack, then pour it like a dancer. I'm not throwing my sword. Seems like a bad idea. Or I could wait for an opportunity. Okay, so kicking sand and waiting for an opportunity have the highest chances, but dancing does sound nice. Let's see. If we're going by highest probability, kicking sand works. What, you want me to dance? With honor and victory give you the most points. Sand in the eyes is a legit tactic, but not very honorable. Be dancer. You know what? We're going to dance. It failed now! But your balance is as good as it could be. Bewildered, your opponent simply twists the tag and slashes it cleanly across your arm. Your problem only compounds from there as the blow knocks you backwards before you can raise your sword. Your crown lunges and cuts through your padded arm. You feel a nick. Sure enough, there's beneath the rippling fabric is a trickle of blood. First blood! First blood! Grandy Sircrown is victorious, therefore he is innocent in the eyes of the Ninth God. And we never should have agreed to this. Trial by combat doesn't prove anything. Grandy Sircrown is released immediately. Hopefully that'll be end of the squabble. Dead to me! Not yet. The Prophet, your spy master, seemed familiar with Grandy's latest puppet, the so-called Night Herald. Jacquin? He's a fraud! Quite so, yet the Grandies are pushing Jacquin as their claimant to your throne, to put there by force if necessary. Unfortunately, the kingdom's going through a rough period. You'll need to stabilize as quickly as possible. Alright. Heck. You know what? I'm gonna do Iron Choice on A. But... oh, right. You know what? I will just leave this up to the count. Right now... you have joined Supernova, the Patricians. Right now, the Patricians are on their first scheme, trying to lower my treasury. The Grandees would like to lower my stability. The Barons would like to raise my stability. Oh boy. I am going to put Iron Choice on A, just in case A gets chosen, because then I get more authority. And I don't want my authority to fall. But I am going to let the nobles decide. Everything is on the table. We can either offer tax break to the comic books. Yeah. Thanks for the follow.
What was that?
And the little jump scare. Have an Inquisition denounce Jacker's heretical claims. We delay the scheme or allow the Night Herald to do as he pleases. Hey, hey, you have joined the Grandees. You have a vote for C, another vote for C. A vote for A. Yes. C looks like it's going to win unless the other groups would like it to not be. Yes, many people join. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Supernova hasn't voted yet. I will leave. Oh, you voted A. Welp. We're split. You're right on that. It does help two groups. This does help the patricians. Everyone will betray me anyways. Honestly, I want to do A because that helps the Pats because they're behind a scheme. So, we're gonna do A to help the Pats. We've increased my authority. Yes. But it decreased again. We have lowered my treasury to be exactly where the patricians need it to be. Deep in the south, the Grandees pace along their balcony in their hillside villa. It's not enough. The peasants love Jacquin and believe in miracles, but they won't rise up to put him on the throne. Take heart, Grandee. We are at the threshold. The peasants only need a small push. If only we could engineer that push. Grandees aim to lower stability. At dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury is practically empty. The queen is struggling to fund her ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer her a loan. So helpful of us. I think in this one I might have to play for the queen. Aww. So helpful of us. And indeed, these loans agreements will be friendly as a bear trap. Absolutely loaded with hidden catches for a small print. In the small print. Now watch me work my magic. Good evening, noble parishioner. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting? I heard of the Queen's recent money troubles. I thought we could benefit. Sign here and here. This room does not seem fair. Very well, I'll sign. Treasurer. The queen will be pleased. Good night, noble patrician. May the night bless you. See, easy as pie, but not enough to bankroll the queen. The rest of the kingdom must be in debt to us as well. To advance their schemes, patricians must have the highest trade in all the regions in 3 seasons. Currently, you do not. Now the barons are going forward. Nice. Yes. After several rounds of deliberation, the council approves of wide-ranging reforms to the kingdom's standing army. The barons are a majority contributor to the new model army, having volunteered their expertise and manpower in these trying times. Meanwhile, in a foreboding March fortress, the barons are celebrating. Ha! I can hardly believe they went for it. This all is well and good, but we have not won yet. We must make our final preparations before we take control. Alright. Heck. Barons. You can have your goal to raise your military, or you can have your goal to have me lower my authority. Heck. This is a baron-only vote. Voting for A. We're raising our military. Alrighty. Voting has closed. Then it's just settled. We have a plan of attack, but one last thing remains: defense. For now, for our final march on the capital, we need a sizable home garrisoned to repel opportunist attacks from other regions. You must raise their military to 6. Help your fellow barons. Okay. No one is getting themselves taxed because no. No, getting cruelly taxed is what it is. Bribing puts money in your pocket, takes it away from mine. Anyone can afford the bribe, yes. Alrighty. You know what? Just the commonplace tax for now. I offer you my money if you help us. What do you mean by that, Starseeker Williams? Does this mean you would like me to cruel tax you? Actively lower stability and cruel tax. How about this? Baron's Defiance is pretty high. I would like it to be lowered. I would like to bribe the barons. It gets you money. In return, the barons will owe me a favor. Meaning, I will call upon this favor at some point to help me. Would rather cruel tax. I say tax the grannies so they have less money to spend, and give the pats more money so they can be... Of course the pats say that. You know what, pats? Because I do like you guys, and my husband is from there, I will bribe the pats. I will bribe the pats to help you along because you are a bit behind the other nobles, a little behind the power curve. That's fine. Oh, that can happen. We're gonna give you a little boost. Now. I'm not going to cruelly tax the barons. They're a little too defiant for my tastes. Shush. Shush. But I think I'll just do a common tax after this. The Grandies. The Grandies are rich. Cruel taxing the Grandies would allow for some more money. I will do my best to help with the stability stuff. I will do my best. We're confirming this tax. Let's go. Brand new harvester, petitioner from afar, and everyone is dueling. Interesting, yes. Life is interesting here. Ever since Grandi surcounts spectacularly popular trial by combat, arrested nobles and peasants alike are demanding similar trials. It's all the rage. Is this a problem? A lot of more people are dying than usual. I suppose it's up to you whether to think that that's a problem, Your Majesty. Oh no. What saith the council? I would like authority. B does lower stability. Also lowers defiance. I'm rather happy with that. A raises stability. At least a vote? Oh. So that means you would like this one then. Fine. We'll do that one. I put a vote down for B. You want a duel too? Well, you want to die in the arena. Stability goes down, defiance as well. Unfortunately, also causes violent criminals to become more violent and use their duels to escape justice. Murders have never been more common or more legal. Have I? Petitioner from afar. Hey! It's a read! I assume we have good reason for letting her in. Can I marry her on top of my spouse that I kinda have? We'll see soon enough. It is a read! Let's go! Tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships docked in a harbor to the west. Their holds are packed with gills and musket powders. They are boastful of battery cannons. I'm okay with getting a divorce to marry her. Are you kidding? They're all yours in return for a small favor. What is this favor? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection to show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. We'll call it to a vote. Alright. I would like A, please. That's fine. Oh gosh. But why take her prisoner, Star? Don't you like her? Is it because you can't marry her without being queen? Oh, this, your stability is already there. Your stability is already there. It's fine. Provided, yes. Our military is rising! Oh, great. That helped the barons. A raid demonstration is just... Oh, wait. How many more Oh, it's any time. I think the barons just won. Because I forgot you guys were on goal 3. Heck! Can we lower the barons? I totally forgot! Your Highness, scholars are a new farming implement. Ooh. If you great use of us at the march, our farms are struggling in demand. I want it all read though. We're not just designed with the likes of you, March Leech. Our people have worked hard for this machine. We deserve the reward, not you. Get to me! Yep. I forgot the barons were on stage 3. I thought I had a little more time. It's okay. I am well helped by my cat. There is a voting going on for people if they want to vote. One, two, three, four, 5. All right. We will continue. It's tyranny, I tell you. You're punishing the innovation and shackling the free market. I won't like it. Hey. The fact that the market doesn't mind that much machines go a long way in improving agriculture in other regions, making your kingdom more prosperous as a whole. Hello, kitty cat, you're mine. Can we have Oreed kill Luna? Honestly, if I died at Oreed's hand, I wouldn't mind. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, hi. The South, ooh. The South swells a sudden influx of devotees from across the kingdom. They've all come to see the Ninth Herald, Jacquin, in action. In the picturesque town of Tovaline, the Grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech with raucous applause. 2 figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our armies were strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade? That sounds promising, though I suggest we leave that up to the Ninth God. Surely he will intervene on Jacquin's behalf. Grandees, either raise your military or raise your faith. They're both 6. You still have to vote anyways. We're voting for B. Raising your faith. You guys gonna drown me in alcohol? Again? Because that's happened before. Pray for a miracle. Let us join in prayer, fellow Grandees. The end of Queen Magic's illegitimate godless rules upon us. Our claimant Jacquin is poised to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We only wait for a miracle. The final... Oh, you must raise your faith to 8. How am I still going? Monarch's golden choice! No! You can't rebel! My authority's too high! I'm gonna go for Monarch's vote because I can bribe you all with gold. Should we actually be able to continue? Oh, we can! No, we can't! No! And that we must ensure the taxes are collected. Urgent news. What's the matter? No, I can't. The new monarch has judged us. Not only have they marshaled without my orders, they refuse to stand down. Isn't the new martial army supposed to be the improvement? It's true. They did rebel. They're disciplined, don't get me wrong, but they're very loyal. But to whom? Without military, we will struggle. No, there goes my authority. If I may interject, this is almost certainly the work of the barons. If I were to offer any advice, it would be to seek a treaty soon. Oh. There we go. Should have taxed them anyways. I should have. I should have just taxed you guys anyways. Can't you do something sneaky? Assassinate some important people? The time for that has passed. With the barons united and in full control of the military, there's nothing I can do to stop them. And then it's over. I'm sorry, Your Highness, no strategy to minimize losses. Perhaps we should negotiate for a favorable surrender. You stalk out of the room, unwilling to hear more. Later that evening, you're joined by Marlene in your bedroom. Judging by the look on his face, he's already heard the news. There. You did your best. Whoa. I did not know Nightbot was an auto mod. Now I know. Okay, that I know now. He pats you on the back awkwardly. A few minutes of passes in silence. Wait, a few minutes of silence pass. Despite everything, it is hard to believe your reign is about to end. Whatever happens, I do love you, my dear. I love you too, I suppose. If you talk to them, they might let you live if you willingly abdicate. Ouch. You know what? I want to run away together. Literally lost to it, I know. You know what? We're gonna run away together. Why not? It'll be a long holiday. Shall we go to Kush, Saul, Ashmead? You've hired a captain of the kingdom before the week's end, striking out across the coast sea. So you will be queen for the rest of life, but at least you... He loves me enough to run away together. Rob the treasury as we leave. You can only hope the Baron's assassins will never catch up to you. Hoping to make history for a reason other than her birthright, Queen Magix took her life in the wandering adventure in the distance of Valmar. But that's a story for another time. The Grundys prayed... What? Oh. My hands are fidgeting, apologies. Yep. Yeah. My hands were starting to fidget. Apologies for that. The Grundys prayed and prayed for a miracle. I hit the mic, apologies. To place Jacqueline on his rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's dents against it. The moment has passed. For practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the next scheme once more. Marching on the Baron's order, the new model army effortlessly took the palace and installed vermins as monarchs, but the military reforms soon fell apart, destroyed by corruption and nepotism, while the new monarch would prove harder to control than the Barons hoped. So the Barons, technically speaking, won, but you all also kind of failed. Alrighty. And I ran away with my husband. The Barons won, but they lost. It's kind of funny. I am the grave robber. Alright. The wealthiest noble was Supernova, and the poorest was Sam Morningstar. Overall, the kingdom didn't look terrible, but it definitely wasn't the greatest kingdom in the world. Duels are still legal. No, you're not. You be poor. You got the throne. No. So you didn't quite get my throne. There we go, yep. This was a wonderful, wonderful game. I absolutely enjoy it. Your throne eventually. Oh no. Well, this has been fun. Oh my gosh. If people want to do a quick game, I'm down for a quick game, but if not, this is where we'll be ending today's stream. Again, if we did another one, it would be a quick game. But again, this is for chat to decide. If enough people want to stay for another game, we can stay. But if not, we'll see. Oh my gosh. Don't you have an appointment? Do I have an appointment? If I did, no one told me. Vocal line? What? Alright, we were doing that. Well. I'm not hearing much for ways of people wanting to continue this, so we might be ending today, but I don't know, I was going to finish that sentence. My brain dropped all information. Facepalm, yes. Alrighty. We're going to come up here to this screen, because I can. So it seems like this is where we're going to call today's stream for King of the Castle. Again, I love this game, and I play it every Thursday. So feel free to come and play with me. And again, I never expect to win. I always expect to lose. I find it very fun to lose here. Alrighty. I myself stream again tomorrow, so on Friday at 9 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, playing Skyrim. I have to go and face freaking dragon. Okay, what's his name? The main dragon's name. What's his name? What's his name? I legit just had his name. Alduin, that's his name! Yes! I have never beaten Alduin, so we're about to go defeat Alduin for the first time ever, and I'm very excited. Oh, Parthenax! I want to save Parthenax. I want him to be my friend. Parthenax be my friend forever. We'd be BFFs. That is what I would like. No, it was Alduin is the name of the dragon I couldn't think of. No! Parthenax is best friend. Best dragon friend. Can resurrect him later. I might have to take a look at things. We will see. Anywho, continuing on. Also, tomorrow, I play Minecraft with both Sam and Starseeker at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight. Though before that, Star has 2 streams. One at 11, which is Oblivion. And then later on at 3, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. In his Oblivion stream, he is playing a orc, I think? His name is Dave. He's really fun. I still don't want to kill Parthenax. That's your Saturday? What? Did I read that wrong? Oh, I did. I did read that wrong. Oh my gosh. That was small writing. I'm sorry. He does not stream Oblivion. No, it's Mirror's Edge and Tabs are his 2 streams at the same times. Thank you for correcting me, Star. I read blindly. I forgot that... And of course, he will stream Minecraft with me and Sam as well. Friday is my last day. I just assumed it's his. It's not. Saturdays is his. I myself will not be streaming this again until next week, but Star should be streaming this. I think you streamed this Tuesday, maybe? Maybe Tuesday? Maybe Wednesday? Who knows? We'll figure it out. The Ratmalog. Yeah. Alrighty. That being said, I will be signing off here. I wish to bid everyone a fair fund well. For everyone rewatching this on Twitch, like watching this again, go ahead and give a follow so you know when I go live. Yes. And I do upload everything to my YouTube channel that I've got, as I kind of use it as an archive. So if you like my stuff here, check out my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that. So even if you've missed stuff, you can always come back and find me easier there.
You're lucky I love you.
Find all of my links here on my profile. Also here in chat, I have a bot that'll allow you to find everything. Just go exclamation Discord or YouTube or Twitter. We do have a Discord, so come join that. Yeah, there's our Discord. Again, this is just where us of Oyume Live just hang out, so you can come talk to us. We try to post on there our schedules, try to post our other stuff. Yeah, and I, of course, do have a Twitter where I do post that I'm going live and whatnot, and I do tend to post pictures of my cats. I'm very bad at social media. I'm trying to do better. Alright, with that being said, I bid everyone adieu, and until next time, stay jazzy, folks. Bye!